Most people think a boring job is a trap, something you tolerate, something you complain about, something you hope to escape from one day. But what if a boring job is actually one of the most powerful tools for building your dream life? Because boring jobs give you something that most people completely overlook. If you use it correctly, it can quietly change your entire future. First, what exactly is a boring job? Usually it's a job that feels predictable. You know when your day starts. You know when it ends. You know roughly what tomorrow will look like. Think about roles like 1. An accountant closing reports every month. 2. An administrator processing documents. 3. A finance analyst reviewing spreadsheets. 4. A customer service representative answering the same questions every day. 5. A government worker handling forms and approvals. But boring jobs are not only office jobs. They can also be shift-based jobs. Working at a restaurant, working in a warehouse, working retail shifts, working at a supermarket checkout. These jobs may not feel exciting. They rarely come with dramatic stories. And this is the thing most people completely overlook. But they have something extremely valuable. A boring job comes with stability. Stability creates something very powerful. Stability creates mental space. But here's something interesting. Mental space is actually one of the biggest hidden advantages for building wealth and freedom. Most people overlook and never realize it. The hidden advantage. Many people are chasing exciting careers thinking excitement leads to success. But exciting careers often come with something else. Chaos. Crazy deadlines. Unpredictable schedules and meetings. Constant stress. Mental exhaustion. And when your brain is constantly in survival mode, something important disappears. Your ability to build anything outside your job. But you with a stable and predictable job often finishes work at a normal time. 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. and after that, your time is your own. Which raises an important question. What happens if you use just a few of those hours differently? Because the answer might surprise you. The power line. Here's the truth most people miss. Your job pays for your life. But the few hours you control each week determine your future. Your seemingly boring job gives you income, but the hours outside your job determine whether you stay in the same place or slowly build something bigger. And this is where the hidden opportunity begins. The 5-hour rule. Imagine something simple. What if you dedicated just 5 hours every week to building something for their future? Not 40 hours. Not quitting your job. Just 5 hours. 2 hours Saturday morning. 2 hours Sunday afternoon. 1 hour during the week. 5 hours doesn't sound like much. But over 1 year, that becomes 260 hours. That's enough time to do something powerful. 260 hours focused on something that belongs to you. You can. 1. Start a YouTube channel. 2. Write a book. 3. Learn a high-income skill. 4. Study investing or even 5. Start a small online business. With time, you can actually build something that eventually replaces the job itself. And suddenly, the boring job becomes something different, not a prison, but a foundation. The weekend trap. Here's where most people lose this opportunity. Time off on weekends often becomes a recovery period. On Friday night, you are just exhausted. Saturday, you wake up to errands, scrolling and binge-watching. Sunday, you are basically just anxious about Monday and the week ahead. Then the cycle repeats, week after week. month after month. But imagine shifting one small thing. Instead of weekends being only for recovery, they become partly for creation. Not the whole weekend, just a few hours. Because those few hours can quietly change the direction of your life. And you become what I like to call a quiet builder. You transform your mindset from "I can't" to "I surely can." The quiet builders. There's a group of people you rarely hear about. They keep to themselves. They don't announce their moves. They plan, and they simply build something quietly. A few hours at a time, week after week, year after year. They are what I call quiet builders. When you look at many successful people's stories, you often discover something surprising. Their dream life didn't appear suddenly. It was built slowly, often outside their job, often on weekends or on their days off, often when nobody was watching. So maybe the real question is not, is my job exciting enough? Maybe the better question is, what should I be building outside my job? Because your boring job may fund your present, but the things you build outside it shape your future. Your boring job funds your life. Your weekends build your future. Ask yourself, if I had 5 focused hours every weekend, what would I build? A business? A skill? A creative project? Tell me in the comments. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more content like this.